Good morning, good evening, welcome to the live stream. Woo! Boy, do we have a good one for you guys today. Medvedev Tiafoe live reaction. Can't get better than this. Post it to Twitter. Post that. Got someone in the chat already? Wow. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Waiting for the Medvedev Tiafoe match to start. Trying to get all the promotions done while we speak. That's not it. Here we go. This one, this one, this one. Yep. Okay, come hang out. Yeah. US Open. What's up, Graham? Finally live. We got our lovely five guys for dinner. We got US Open blasting. AC is already on me. Couldn't ask for anything better. What are our predictions for this match? Who we got, guys? Who are you picking? You could pick a Medvedev or Tiafoe, or is it an easy pick? Medvedev? Why? Also, I'm sorry. I'm eating. I'm starving. And I'm waiting for this match to start. Here we go. ESPN coverage, I will tell you guys this one thing. ESPN coverage has good commentators. They really do. Darren Cahill, great insight. James Blake, amazing insight. Russian power, fantastic, good answer. But the fact that I have to listen to people talk for 20 minutes while a match is happening, how do you respond? What puts you ahead of everyone to say, to do that? Ooh, that's going to be an interesting take. Look, if it's going to be that long, I'm going to be here. Don't you worry. Let's see. Head-to-head right now, Medvedev leads 2-0. But here we go. Tiafoe walking out to the court, wearing his Black Lives Matter hoodie and mask. Fantastic. Fantastic. Love it. Love it. Love it. I'm also apologizing for eating. I'm starving. I'll try to turn away from the camera as much as I can. Tiafoe's the youngest. Five guys. No question. He's the youngest American to reach the quarterfinals since Donald Young in 2011, by the way. Tiafoe is still only 22. Here's the bigger question. What chicken place are you taking? Popeyes? Chick-fil-A? KFC? Or for those people that may live in the Midwest, Cane's? That's the real question there, Alfred. Really? You would pick KFC? Why? What do you get from KFC? Do you get the bucket? To be honest, I've had KFC once. That's it. Oh, you live in Australia? That's probably why. What? Do they have Nando's in Australia? Spicy burger's really good. They have Nando's? How is Nando's? I've heard such good things. All right. Medvedev looked like he put on sunscreen or something on his forehead that makes him white. I don't know what that is. Here we go. Barbecue sliders. Barbecue sliders are good. Also, I'm so sorry if I'm making everyone hungry. Really? I have yet to go. I will tell you though, Five Guys, their Cajun fries, amazing. You get a small one, they dump the rest in the bag. Is Medvedev everyone's favorite to win the tournament, or are we saying Team or Zverev? Because it's wide open now after Novak's incident. Novak's incident was crazy. What did you guys think? For me, definitely disqualification. Don't care who else says otherwise. If you say it's otherwise, you're wrong. Look at the rule book. Because there's no reason he shouldn't have been disqualified, no matter what his case was. I don't know. Never really liked pickles, but pickles are good. I'm on burgers. Depends on when. Like a McDonald's burger, good. Anything else? No. I always take mine off at Chick-fil-A. Have you had a pickle? Like, I have so many extra fries in this bag. All right, fair. As long as you've tried it, that's fine. Do me a favor, ESPN. Just show me the match. Just show me the match. It's not that hard. Thanks for the like, guys. I really appreciate it. Every like goes a long way. So even if you just press it, it's fantastic. Thank you guys so much. Also, Alfred, is KFC the best fast food chain of all time? Better question. Thank you for the like. Woo! Ice on the teeth. We're good. We're good. Didn't choke. I'm good. I'm good. Interesting take. Hungry Jack's never heard of. Red Rooster, I've heard of Red Robin. We ever... Oh my God. Sorry. What does Hungry Jack's and Red Rooster have? All right. Also, did Berrettini... Thank you, Alfred. Who won, Rublev or Berrettini? By the way, updating scores. Rublev is 2-1 up against Berrettini. Unbelievable. That's awesome. All right, we're done with the burger. Time to move on to the fries. John McEnroe. What a guy. Is anyone a Novak fan in here? Let's talk about that real quick before the match starts. Because, oh my God. Talked about it a little bit beforehand. Really think. And the death threats that this line person is getting because someone released her full name, and the threats that she's getting on Instagram is a joke. Let's be real here. No, he's not the worst player in the ATP. Do you not like him? Oh. Okay. Definitely worst player. Ram, who? Who's had a bad year this year? Nick? Definitely not the most productive year. Yeah. Kyrgios, it's the attitude. Novak, terrible year. In terms of publicity, his publicists must be going nuts. Absolutely nuts. Losing their hair, gray hair. Because this was a holy crap. Talk about doing all the wrong things in 1 year. Novak still won Western and Southern Open. That's what I mean. It wasn't terrible, but it also wasn't the best. Here we go. Yes, he would have gotten disqualified no matter who it hit. Anyone on the court, doesn't matter. If it hits anyone. It's different if on a serve, if the ball hits someone. First serve, by the way, for Tiafoe. First serve, here we go. First serve in, long by Medvedev, 15 love. It didn't matter. If it was someone on the court and the ball hit someone that was supposed to be on the court, you're screwed. It's in the rules. It's in the rules. That's what I mean. Yeah, people are feeling bad for him, I agree. But the incident could have been avoided completely. Look, the apology he put out, very heartfelt, very down to earth. On the other side, I mean, what can you do? You know what I mean? There's nothing else you can do. The fact that he left the grounds was also not a good thing that happened. Leaving immediately. He left within a 40-minute period. Him not staying for media. Him not trying to go up afterwards to the woman after the match. I'm not drinking Coke. I'm drinking lemonade. 40-15, by the way, for Tiafoe. No, I'm drinking lemonade. That's the number one thing I get from Five Guys. Cookie is disgusting. Cookie is not disgusting. Coke is okay. $40-30. Fast food chain Cokes, people say, are much better than actual, like, regular Coke. I don't know what it is, but people say that. Francis missed the serve and volley. Deuce. I think that's, yeah. There was a photo posted by a journalist earlier this week about Putintseva when she didn't even hold her trophy after she lost juniors to Gavrilova. I thought that was hysterical. Excuse me. Thank you for the like, by the way, whoever just liked it. Add in for Tiafoe. Good first serve. Medvedev is literally standing about 20 feet behind the baseline. As of right now, yes, maybe, probably. From a player standpoint, last year I thought it was Medvedev. Last year I definitely thought Medvedev was the best player on tour, no matter what. Even though he didn't win a Grand Slam, the guy went through an unbelievable run. And until Rafa retires, there's no way he's losing Roland Garros. If I'm drinking Coke like Sampras, I must be the most boring person ever, Michael. It's a tough situation because there are Novak fans that are nice and that can handle a loss and can handle something like this. Then there are those that people like to call stans, which is a combination between stalkers and fans. That's where it gets weird. That's where it gets really bad. Because those people are nuts. Over the years, I did learn to appreciate Rafa. I'm a big Roger fan, and I didn't really like him. But over the years, you have to admire how much Rafa has done for the sport. I'm so confused with what just happened. Took a 10-minute conversation to figure out where Medvedev was going to put the ball. Rafa is the least boring out of all of those. Lendl, Borg, Lendl and Sampras, absolutely. Borg was kind of a flare. He was very quiet, but on terms of how he played on the court, very different. King of Clay if Rafa left. King of Clay. I think the Ram, that's a harsh blow. Thank you for reminding me of that. 30 love Medvedev, by the way. They're on serve. I think from a media standpoint, it's definitely team. Because who knows who else would be it. This Carlos kid from Spain, the 16-year-old, looks amazing. People are deeming him as the next Rafa. Surprisingly, there are some Americans that do better on clay than hard court. That's an unreal forehand from Medvedev. Great run by Tiafoe. 30-15. Michael, you traitor. (40-15) Medvedev. Also, I heard a really interesting name for Medvedev the other day from Novak. Yeah. I think Medvedev, his nickname being called the Octopus, is really fun to talk about. Can you guys name me one player that's, besides Roger and Clay, who's good at every surface but one? Great serve. It's a really good rally. Right on the line for Tiafoe, 15 love. The way Medvedev hits a forehand, Roger's good on everything. Yeah, I would say so. Do you think players? This is also an interesting thing from Nick Kyrgios when he tweeted out everything has to be stemmed from Nick, right? It's do you think some of these players that grow up in Europe and just play on clay for most of their season, these so-called dirt rats, would be ranked where they were if it wasn't for clay? That's another interesting point that I was made recently. Sophia Kenin. This is going to be such a good match. That's a really good slice. Big rally. Francis sends it long, 30-15. Probably Zverev. So, Michael, you think there should be more grass court competitions? Because there's only like 2 weeks leading up to Wimbledon, which I think is crazy. Late reaction from Tiafoe, 30 all. Maybe Zverev. That would be interesting. Thanks for the like, guys. I really appreciate you guys liking the video. It really helps me go a long way. And if you aren't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Whew. Why do you say that? Because of the incident, Alfred, or just in general? I mean, it's closer to his home, so he'd basically just fly to Europe. Yeah. I think that's what's going to be interesting to see everyone else's reaction, especially with fans, that the French Open is happening with fans. They announced, I think, today. How are people going to react to Novak? Do you think all line judges would be scared of him? So you're saying no more grass courts, Michael? Medvedev just broke Tiafoe on 2 easy errors from Francis. 2-1 Medvedev. First set. It's also interesting that I wonder if they're going to start taking out Novak for commercials after today. Bill Belichick just did a Subway commercial. Are you kidding me? What is that? Yeah, but Michael, you have to remember the next 2 years are going to be weird because 2 years of protected ranking is really going to affect people. Jesus. Alfred, come on. Get my ass kicked. Yeah, but I wouldn't shit myself. Probably hit a topspin forehand and hit me in the face. Probably get knocked out on the first 2 points. Who is Azarenka's coach, by the way? Can someone fact check for that? Because I was on a flight with her and her team once, and I sat next to her coach, and I have no idea who he is. So we got. Was that a let? This is how he loses matches, because he gives up a break within the first 4 games. That's what's bad about that. Tiafoe's down 2-1, 15 love. 2 big serves from Medvedev, 30 love. Who bloody knows? You never know. .123 serve from Medvedev. It's not necessary. That's a good question. I don't think it's not a tour. It's a players association. So with the creation of the Professional Tennis Players Association, they're trying to get more of an initiative going to help respect players and their decisions throughout the tour. That's why Isner, Pospisil, and Novak all stepped down from the Players' Council. It's not a new tour. It's not going to be like an ATP tour. It's not going to be a Challenger tour. It's not going to be an ITF tour. It's just an organization for players to come together and discuss issues that really affect them as a player while they travel, while they're at a tournament. So it's not necessarily going to affect the Players Association, because I'm not going to call it a tour. No offense, Elisa. But it's definitely not a good start if they're trying to do something, because Novak basically just, there are no bylaws anyways for the Players Association. Nothing has been created for them. It's just not a very good start as representation wise for the new Players Association that they just created, because it's led by Novak and Pospisil. 15 love Francis right now. Big rally right now. And 15 all. And now Rublev has a break point at 3-2. Could we possibly see an upset here? That would be huge. Yup. Berrettini sliced into the bottom of the net. Rublev looks so pumped. This could be the moment that we've all been waiting for Rublev to break through as well. Clay, red clay, 100% Alfred. I love playing on, I've played on all surfaces. I played on real grass. I've played on red clay. I've played on hard court. Maybe not this hard court, because no one can figure out if it's fast or slow or whatever it is. But I do enjoy red clay the most, because it's more fun to slide and get dirty when you play. It may get everywhere, but I always see that as an accomplishment when you get like white socks really red when you slide. That's what makes it so much fun to do. They're close in ranking, Michael, but for Rublev to finally get through a hurdle like this, for me at least, that's really good. That's really good for him. I hit with him at Indian Wells. I was a hitting partner this year. And if you aren't subscribed to my channel, go subscribe to it right now. You can go see me hitting with Rublev. I only got a small portion of footage of us hitting. I didn't have time to set up my camera. But it definitely was an experience to be a part of, honestly. Put too much on his plate. Interesting. From the Players Association. Well, he won Western and Southern Opens 1950. He did win the Western and Southern Open. The Adria Tour was another public disaster in the middle of a fucking global pandemic. You really can't argue with that either. But Players Association needed to happen because, and I think it happened late. as late as it did this year because it's a joke how much wasn't done during quarantine. Not many people, like, people came together, but in terms of a leadership position for lower ranked players, and this has been an issue going on for a while, for the last like 2-3 years that have been outspoken with Noah Rubin behind the racket, more podcasts talking about it, more cracked rackets, me, Noah, everyone that's doing it. They have been dealing with the small amounts of money they've been giving and traveling for so many weeks out of the year and barely getting anything for it. So the fact that it happened during this year's US Open was the first big stage post-COVID quarantine for everyone to really make a statement. And this really did scare the player. This really did scare the ATP. This terrified them. Because they're like, oh, we have no control. Like, we're not gaining any control anymore. So it should have happened earlier, in my opinion. Maybe at Indian Wells or something. But the fact that it happened now and the ATP's scared out of their mind, it's crazy. Thanks, Michael, for that clarification. And that's my garage. Thanks again for the likes, guys. I really do appreciate it. It really means a lot to me. And if you aren't subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. That way you don't miss any new videos that we're creating. And I really appreciate the support. Every sub and every like goes a long way. So Medvedev serving at 3-2. Good aggressive second return. Good rally starting to start off the sixth game, I should say. Good spin. Francis does utilize the slice a lot more than you think. And into the net, love 15. Like a whipping forehand and then a slice backhand mostly. The fact that Medvedev is 24 is a joke. It's amazing how many young kids are still on tour. That not still on tour, but how many have come up in the ranks so quickly. Oh yeah, that's why I think like this could definitely be an upset in my opinion. Hold on. Okay, I have to shut my door. Yes.
You got 5 guys and you literally didn't get.
Yeah, that was my sister. She said hi when I was muted. Medvedev now up 30-15. I just got a message from someone on Instagram who works at the US Open. And she said she was at the match where the ball where the Lions person got what a backhand from Tiafoe, 30-all. And she says it was a lot worse than people think. And there was a mark on the woman's neck after she got hit. I have to respond to this. That's what's crazy to me. People 30-all. I think it's first serve Medvedev. Yes, first serve. Round of 16. Here we go. This is a big point. So many questions, Elisa. So we'll start with the first one. Rublev was very nice. He's a very nice guy, very down to earth, very casual. How heavy was his ball? Pretty heavy. It's a lot flatter. It was actually no, opposite. People think he hits very flat. It does have a lot of shape on his ball. I'll get there. Francis. Wow, great hold from Medvedev. 4-2. His ball had a lot more shape to it. His grunt is very intimidating when he's on tour. I've hit with Borna Koric. I've hit with Jessica Pegula. I've hit with Tommy Paul. I've hit with Blinkova. I've hit with Habino, I think, or Doi. I forget who I hit with one morning. Then I did Barbara Haas. She played the U.S. Open this year against Azarenka. I hit with Kyrgios. I've hit with a decent amount of players. I've hit with Noah Rubin. I've hit with Simon Carr. Jennifer Brady I did hit with once. That was very interesting. She has a lot of spin on her shots. So, yeah, I've hit with a decent amount. Friendliest player on tour you personally know, Francis. 100%. So nice. So outgoing and so friendly. Really brightens your day when you say a joke. Oh, wow. Francis is already down in his serve to love 15. Yeah, that's the hope that answers your question, Elisa. That was completely a Medvedev. Terrible challenge. We're dual screening right now, 15-all. Rublev now serving for the match against Berrettini. 15 love for Rublev, 15-all for Tiafoe Medvedev. Yeah, the next part of his story is winning a major or winning a Masters 1000 title. In tennis, too, if you don't win, that's the hard part. If you don't win, you can be super marketable, but you have to at least win titles. Excuse me. Rublev is about to serve out this match, 40 love. Francis down 15-30 in the service game right now. That's bad. Also, Berrettini needs to do leg day. Looks like a swimmer, all upper body. Francis down 15-40. That's tough. That's tough. Rublev's about to win. Rublev just won. 4-6, 6-3, 6-3, 6-3. Huge. That's huge. Why is Berrettini mad? Okay, Francis is down 30-40. Love how Rublev has like a $1,200 bag with him of off-white. That's hysterical. Francis trying to fight off this break point. Medvedev just fires it up the line. 5-2 Medvedev in the first set. Wow. That's crazy. All right. Do we think Francis will come back from this? Mercedes, it starts at 36 grand. You're kidding, right? Nuts. No, he'll lose in 3. Who knows at this point? I know. That's what I worry about. This is the farthest he's gotten in at the U.S. Open, which is great. But he's 0-2 against Medvedev, though, which is terrible. So maybe, who knows? He has a fighting spirit. He's already played a 5-setter against Millman. So who knows? You never really know until you watch. Who else do we have on the docket tonight? Let's see. So I'm in commercial. We're in commercial break for Tiafoe and Medvedev right now. So I'm just showing you guys who is up next. We got Kenin and Mertens after this, and Azarenka versus Muchova. Muchova, we did interview at the Bronx Open last year. She's a lot of fun to talk to. Very down to earth. Very multi-talented too. Did a lot of vlog stuff over the quarantine, even before that too, as well as playing guitar. She can sing too in English. Very impressive. So Medvedev serving for the first set, 5-2. Tiago who? Who's Tiago? When? During the changeover? I didn't see anything, Hannah. He's pissed. He knows he knows this was the worst way to start a match. Love 15 though on Medvedev serve. So if you can break here and hold, that would be a good start, at least momentum wise. Good return by Tiafoe. That inside out down the line shot Medvedev has is crazy. Love 30. Good point for Francis. Love 30 now. Medvedev serving. No, I know which one you're talking about, and I don't think he flipped him off. I think he just like threw up his hands in frustration. You would know. Someone would say something by now. If he did, it would be shocking. Second serve from Medvedev at 15:30. Double fault from Medvedev. 15:40. All right, a window. Double break point here for Francis. Good serve by Medvedev. Better return by Tiafoe. Just trying to return the ball. Medvedev misses into the net. Break. Gets one break back. Medvedev playing very sloppy right there. So Francis trying to still stay in the first set, serving at 3-5. I thought Medvedev had that. Michael, I think you were right. If Medvedev's super off his game, Like, Tiafoe just needs to take advantage of it. So right now, Medvedev's staying like 20 feet behind the baseline. I don't know how you hit a serve like this. Unreal serve and volley from Tiafoe. A little bit of luck on that backhand low. Medvedev had an unreal return. Just very smart play and a little bit of backspin on it too. So that thing sat inside the service line. Tiafoe, bit of a serve and volleyer recently and chip and charge. Likes to come to the net very comfortable with it. But he can't let those slices go wide and long. Just control it. Play the next point. It's hard to do it against a strong baseliner like Medvedev because that, like, you cannot beat Medvedev from the baseline unless you're pounding the ball. Good first serve right at the body of Medvedev, 30-15. 40-15 Tiafoe. Medvedev looks like he just wants to get this game over with and just serve it out again. 40-15 Tiafoe serving. Serves out wide. Holds 4-5. We got a set. Wow. Medvedev kind of rushing to his chair. Tiafoe just trying to stay composed. Figure it out one game at a time. What's that graphic? That was kind of... That's not bad. All right, commercial break. This changed pretty quickly. Who do I pick? Elisa, who do I pick to win the women's side? Like the whole thing? Let's see. Let's see. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by this commercial. Let's see. At this point, Serena, maybe Kenin. I still can't believe people think Kenin is not like an outright pick for winning a Grand Slam. No one saw her for the Australian, so why wouldn't you pick her here? Kenin, Osaka, and Serena. Those are my three, Michael. Osaka looks good right now, too. Seems like she's motivated, very focused, playing super well. Like clean Danette Kontaveit, in my opinion. That was really good. In terms of, like, when she played Georgie, too, I watched the highlights of Osaka playing Georgie. That was insane. Please don't tell me you're ahead of me, Rodrigo. It's currently 5-4 Medvedev, first point of this game. This is a good rally to start off. $15 love for Medvedev. Your girl Vika, yeah, honestly, very surprised about her form, but very glad she's getting back to that form. We talked about, at least in the media, it seems like everyone talked about how she couldn't find her form and she was going through all that, like, divorce, not really divorce, but childcare, and it seemed like she would never find her form again, but she's proving everyone else otherwise, which is amazing. And you love to see it. That's an unreal return from Tiafoe. Great touch. 30-15. Hello. So 30-15 right now from Medvedev. Tiafoe with a little bit of fist pump after that good drop volley. Right at the net, too. was a better return. Medvedev didn't see it, and then Tiafoe sneaks in, misses his first serve, still 30-15. Let's see. Medvedev going up the line is scary. Super scary. What a slice! That was it. The Tiafoe just hit a slice from his foot, and it was a winner. Well, he got so low on it, that barely went over. Fooled Medvedev, 30-all. Medvedev fires a... I thought that was in. Maybe an ace? Nope, 30-all, second serve. Yeah, I would love to see that too, Lisa. Muhova, definitely a wild card. Muhova would be really good. She did reach the quarters at the U.S. Open in 2018. So hardcourt is her specialty in a sense. Very good. I always liked her game. Very compact, very good, very fluid. Misses the serve up the tee, still 40-30 second serve from Medvedev. Medvedev wins the first set 6-4. Medvedev keeping his composure and all of that, which was very good on his part. Kind of a lapse in his mental game, losing 2 straight games to give Francis a chances to come back in the set at 4-5 and then 30-all. Medvedev just clutched up. Little two backhands into the net from Tiafoe. But who knows? Daniil Medvedev takes the first set against Francis Tiafoe in 52 minutes. Men's final. God, I have no idea. Man, that's a real question too. Really depends. I think Muhova, we'll see. I'll probably flip over to it during the commercial. But Muhova and Vika's playing out of her mind right now, Mana. So you would never really know. So, and in terms of the men, Vika Azarenka, Hannah. For the men's side, I love if Medvedev wins this, I'm picking him for the rest of the tournament. I would love to see Shapo do it as well, but realistically, Medvedev or team. Imagine if Zverev wins. How crazy that would be. Yeah, but then when Medvedev's pissed, you know he's pissed. What else? Did I miss anything? No, it's just U.S. Open men's final. Rodrigo, that's going to be, yeah. I mean, if Zverev wins too, we're never going to hear the end of it. You know he's going to latch on to that. Lisa, what's Serena's head-to-head with everyone else in the field? We're going to throw out stats. I think she has a head-to-head against everyone left in the draw, I think. That's a good question. Who's left in? I'm going to check who's left in the women's draw because I think she's played everyone else in the draw. Draws. Men's singles. No, we need the women's singles, please. Yeah, because it's Muhova, Azarenka, Mertens, and Kenin. I think she's played everyone. I really want to know if she's... This is going to be interesting. If you guys don't know who Pironkova is, you have to learn. I made a video on her, and it's coming out tomorrow. She's playing Serena Williams in the quarterfinals. What's crazy about her is this is her first tournament back in 2 years after giving birth to her son in 2018. Her first tournament back, and she's in the quarterfinals of a Grand Slam. So she was 31 in the world too. Won one title against Kerber in 2014 in Sydney. But I want you guys to watch it. Thank you guys so much for the likes too on the video. I really appreciate it. Really does mean a lot. So if you aren't subscribed as well, that would help as well. Thank you for calling me a potato. That is a great line. Also, the fact that Brad Gilbert is wearing a fedora and mask outside at night. Wonder how hot you have to be. Medvedev. Love it. They only played once. Okay. What's the top half of the draw? Because it was Canon Potato. That's just fun. That's also a very fun word to say. I'm going to say that. Potato. I'm a potato. Has she played Brady or Rogers yet, Elisa? Because that would be a really good. Because Rogers' win over Kvitova the other day was unreal. Also, Tiafoe's down love 30 on his service game in the second set. Very annoying. That's one thing that kills Tiafoe is easy errors, especially during long points. Wow. Also, use the challenge system, Tiafoe. Great serve, 15-30. Williams head-to-head with Osaka, 1 and 2. Osaka, of course, beat her in the finals, U.S. Open 2 years ago. Yes, we all remember that. That was a shining moment in the tennis career. Holy crap. That was like... It's like Djokovic is hitting the... Medvedev, that is a joke. What a hit. Running forehand cross-court while Tiafoe's at the net, winner. 15-40. He certainly is an octopus. How the heck did he get that whip on it? Whoop. She's never played Brady. Interesting. What about Putin Seva? Good serve by Tiafoe. Better return by Medvedev. Medvedev coming into the court, too, you never want to give him that chance. And if you notice, like Medvedev's pattern, up the line, cross court, up the line, cross court with his forehand in the last 5 points. Back in usually just goes cross court. Oh, Tiafoe broken already. One love Medvedev switching sides. Can I bet on Muhova? I'm not going to tell you who to bet on. Why? What? Because then you'll get mad at me if I pick the wrong person for you. Betting in tennis never goes well. Never goes well. And that's why people get hate mail from people like you that bet on money. If you do bet on money, don't send hate mail to the player you picked that lost. Oh, good. Now they have a zoom shot of Brad Gilbert with Tabasco sauce on his pants. What are you doing? Yeah, okay. So, when did Kenin beat Serena, Elisa? What year was that? The fact that they're showing Brad Gilbert's stained pants is quality ESPN stuff. That's a joke. I have to tweet about that. Good serve by Medvedev. Better return by Francis. Can we get a break here, please? Good slice. Francis's backhand slice is nuts. Oh, great rally. Better cross-court return up Medvedev. Just putting it where Francis is just wrong-footing himself. 15 love. Michael. Dear God. Really? This is like these are not bad points. Medvedev just seems to be outlasting Tiafoe on big points. And Tiafoe, when it was 30 all, gave up 2 easy shots into the net, which gave Medvedev the first set. And then just hold early. That seems to be the key. Fast start and strong start is what Tiafoe's missing right here. That's right. She did. You're right. Thank you, Elisa. I remember that now. That's very true. Dear God, Michael, why? It's such a terrible idea. There goes my hard drive. 30 all. Okay, Mev. See, this is where Tiafoe needs to take advantage. Yes, am I somewhat rooting for him? Yes. Wayne Ferreira, part of Tiafoe's new coach. He was #1 in the world. Good choice for a coach. All right, this is key. First serve into that from Medvedev. Or even strong backhands from Tiafoe. Slice up the line. Wow. Slice was not deep enough there. Medvedev was able to come up to net, put away the second ball too, 40-30. Yeah, everywhere it's betting is normal. I just don't appreciate, after I've done a video with a pro tennis player and I've seen what people comment or send to players when they lose, it's gross. So as long as you're also Medvedev just held for 2 love. As long as you're fine losing your own money, you're fine. Just don't send death threats to someone after they lose and you think it's match fixing. Like, I've seen that firsthand from players. It's a joke. Don't do that. Like, make peace with the money you're about to lose if you're going to lose it. The winner faces Rublev on Wednesday. Whoever wins this, I'm going to be pumped for. That's going to be nuts. Is that true? Elisa, I should say. Excuse me. Tiafoe missed 1 more ball into the net. I dare you. Love 15. Yeah, Francis even knows. He's smiling, shaking his head. He knows that these are shots he's missing that are so easy, that are easier shots to just put in play. You're right. It does seem easier for. So Brady and Putintseva will face the winner of Osaka and Rogers. Pironkova and Williams, the winner of that, will face who is it? Azarenka, Muhova, and Kenan Mertens. Yeah, I can see that it being torching the court right now with winners. What is it, 15-40 or 30 all? Love 30, even better. Nope, that's sailing. All right, Francis just lost all his mental capacity. Love 40 right now. Do we think Pironkova has a chance to beat Serena Williams? Thoughts? Is there any way that he can beat her, excuse me. Whoa. Yeah, they play. That's going to be a good match if that happens. Oh, where's that forehand been? That's crazy. Great short forehand from Tiafoe. 15-40. She does play unusual tennis. I said in my video too, and I'm not going to get into it too much. Actually, I won't, but she does play good tennis, and I explain why. Another serve and volley from Tiafoe, 30-40. Slightly coming back into the match, finding easy ways to just get easy points. Big first serve. Third break point for Medvedev coming up right here in the third game of the second set. Missed his first serve. Medvedev teeing off on that first serve is scary. Kick serve, 172 miles an hour, too. Good rally starting right here. I definitely jinxed it. Nope, guess not. Yep, I jinxed it. 3-love Medvedev, a little bit of a come on from the Russian, too. Medvedev now serving 3-love, second set. Tiafoe pissed. Just saw Brad Gilbert stand up and show people his stain on his shorts. I mean, his pants. Well, look, Elisa, I will tell you this. Today, when Serena screamed at a let court, that I knew, like, mentally, it's crazy how she came back from that. Because it was, the ball just rolled over the net. I think it happened 2 or 3 times. It was just luck on Sakari's side. But, I mean, I've never seen someone scream like that at a let court. Like, I was terrified at one point. But listen, if she doesn't come out with well-placed serves, that's going to be a different story for Pironkova. Because, look, you cannot leave a serve short for Serena. There's no way you can. Yeah, who knows? Hulkenberg's dad was a racer? Little boy blue and the man in the moon. I miss going into New York for live tennis. Like, night U.S. Open tennis is fantastic, especially when you come back too. Serena, Monica, Jennifer, and Venus kill second serves. Yeah, as long as you. People don't understand when you say women have, like, it's easy to break women's serves. Well, one, women, in my opinion, their second serves aren't as strong as the men's first serves. That's why women's return games are much better and utilize a lot more and are considered weapons. That's why you see a lot of breaks on the WTA. What is going on with Medvedev and this lady? What is happening? It was like the second longest conversation. I guess there's a ton of sweat on court, and they had a ball boy wipe it up for Medvedev to serve. Okay, sure. Medvedev now serving up 2 breaks, 3-love. Muhova's already broken Azarenka, by the way, 2-love. All right, TV's glitching. Fantastic. When Francis starts slapping like that on the slide, you know it's not going well. Let's see. Out. Oh, look, the ball kid got hit by the ball by trying to catch it. Good return by Tiafoe on the second serve. Medvedev. Kids need to watch Medvedev. Francis came to net too and missed his forehand volley. 30-love Medvedev. Kids need to watch Medvedev play. That I don't care if it's boring. From a technical wise, that's unreal to watch. His game and his ability at his size is unheard of. Yeah. Monica Seles was a lot of them were pioneers. Oh, and Agassi for sure more than Connors, honestly, in my opinion. Agassi was able to take a short ball and put it anywhere in the court, literally off a short hop and put it anywhere in the court. Unreal. I actually think Rublev has a good shot at winning that. To be honest, that would be so much fun to watch. The Battle of the Russians. Wonder what kind of thumbnail I could do if I streamed it. That would be very interesting. 40 love for Medvedev. And Medvedev somehow hit a drop shot and it's 4 love. Oh my god. All right, now. Medvedev literally hasn't hit a drop shot all game, hits a drop shot perfectly. John McEnroe also just said, pulled his pants down in front of Francis, which is not actually what happened, but apparently that's a phrase. Francis serving a love 4 in the second. Elisa, I would actually, I said it before, but Rublev has as good of a shot as winning that match as Medvedev. There's no way that, oh my god, Medvedev is. Medvedev hit another drop shot. Francis got to it, put it back, and then Francis put it back into the court. 15-all. To be honest, the more we talk about Agassi, the more I think of his game and Medvedev's game and how clean it was when they hit. Very interesting to see both of them. How would you, Michael, how would you compare Medvedev's game to Agassi or Elisa? Great serve from Francis. Medvedev with a challenge, 30-15 right now. Francis kind of pissed that he challenged, but here we go. Yeah, clipped. Yeah, it's in. 40-15. Thank you guys again. I just want to say for the support, I really appreciate it. You leaving a like, making sure you subscribe to Tweener Head Tennis. I really appreciate you guys. So if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. If you're watching, oh my god, that hit off the railing. Medvedev tried going around the pole, just hit the pole. If you are new here, hit that like button as well for the video. I really appreciate it. It goes a long way for me, guys. Really appreciate you guys. And I love talking to you guys. It's a lot of fun. It makes the match a little bit more interesting. Francis holds now for 4-1 Medvedev. Interesting. Do you think their strokes look similar or no? Or am I just overthinking it? Let's check on that match between Azarenka and Azarenka and Muhova currently happening. Last time we saw Muhova was already up 2-love. Yeah, Agassi and Medvedev. Muhova now serving 40-love 2-1 right now. Gonna put that on in the background for you guys. Or at least I'm gonna put it on while this commercial's happening so I can talk to you guys about this. And I'm a Yankees fan. The Yankees are up 3-2 against the Blue Jays. Wow, we suck. We're so bad. How is college football on? How is that happening? Also, I would agree with you, Michael. Medvedev has even a better defensive game. Yeah. The fact that Medvedev can move as a 6'6" person and still hit flat shots up the line, unreal. Wow, they're showing a photo of Medvedev, Rublev, and Ostapenko. Excuse me, in New York City in 2013. Wow, that's a throwback. Literally 4 years later, Ostapenko wins the French Open. Can we just talk about that for a hot second? Ostapenko winning the French Open. What about now? That's what's crazy. Oh, and coverage already started while you were showing a commercial. Good.
So much power.
And the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon. Little boy blue and the man in the moon. When you're coming home, baby. Medvedev plays more like McKeer, who got the U.S. Open final 86 against Lindell. I think Medvedev will, though, win a Grand Slam, in my opinion. Like Novak. Interesting comparison, Elisa. Muhova currently up 3-1 as well. 15:30 now. A little bit of another window for Tiafoe. Medvedev serving at 15:30, 4-1 up in the second set. And just a killer of a first serve, 30-all. How fast was that? Show me the score. Nope. Cool. Sick. 122 first serve on the last serve. Francis short corner. Oh, wow. Tiafoe running to the net off a short Medvedev volley and just whiffs the entire court. 40-30 Medvedev. Literally had the whole court. He could have just punched it in. Oh, my God. The way Tiafoe's playing right now, I don't think he has a shot. Oh, my God. And it goes into net. 5-1 Medvedev. Wow. Did anyone else see this coming? What are the odds that they're going to switch over to the women's match? Francis shaking his head. He knows he should be playing better. Azarenka down 15:30 right now. Serving down 1-3 as well. Also, Azarenka is also known for like playing in long sleeves all the time. How do you play in long sleeves? I feel like that would be so uncomfortable. Like I've played in really cold weather with long sleeves, like Adidas, like those warm things. All right, 15 love Francis. I think my stream on my phone is slower than the actual TV coverage. Francis is also 0-8 against top 5 players. 15 all. Muhova's about to go up 4-1. Don't be sorry. There's a lot of matches to still play. You never really know. Plus, with players, they can always just turn on a dime. Just needs to gather himself. Double fault, 15:30. This set is over. Oh, and Muhova went up 4-1. Wow. That's quick. That's really quick. How many minutes? You want to tell me? No? Sick. Oh, finally a rally. That's more than 5 shots. Medvedev went up the line maybe a little bit too quickly. 30 all. Let's see. Medvedev just looks like a stone cold killer on the court. There it is. Easy 1-2 punch from Francis. First serve up the tee. Backhand down the line winner. Up 40-30. Serving at 1-5. Yeah, Medvedev in the clutch is the most scary person to look at because he just looks so focused and so intimidating. Did he really? I didn't know that, at least. So I thought it would, but I'm thinking in terms of after he missed it, Deuce. I was thinking even before her father passed, I'm so sorry to hear that. I thought she could have been such a more upside of a player. And speaking about upside, I do think Fritz is a better tennis player. Foe definitely has more athleticism than most of the Americans on tour. So Medvedev missing in the high backhand, that's usually a shot. Advantage Tiafoe. I would say so as well. I agree with you, Michael. All right, add in Foe misses his first serve. I have to look at that stat because I need to figure out what his serve percentage is. As we're trying to pump herself up right now too. Medvedev just hit an unreal return. Are you kidding me? Kick serve to his backhand, low backhand cross court while Francis is at the net. You can't hit a more picture perfect shot than that. Holy crap. Medvedev has 3 return winners. I'd be grateful for 1. Wow, Muhova, what a shot. Deuce right now. Rally going on. Solid. Slice up the line from Francis, finally going up there. Backhand cross court sailing wide for Francis. He's got a challenge. Francis just hoping that's clipping in some way, shape, or form. That's going to be terrifying. No bubble in Paris. And it's out. Add out Medvedev. Set point. Muhova also up 30-15. The fact that the French Open is not having a butler either is quite disturbing, especially after they just announced that cases are rising of coronavirus in Europe from Spain to Ukraine to Paris. And that's the second set for Medvedev, 6-4, 6-1. Wow. Okay, this is a steam train just going. The all-Russian quarterfinal in New York. Good transition. I kind of like that. That's kind of killer. That's sick. All right, we are looking at the Muhova Azarenka match. Let's see. Muhova serving at 30-all, 4-1 up. Break point. I also think Nadal and Novak took defense and made it offense rather than having just 2 separate things. Nadal and Novak were the ones to actually utilize how to hit a neutral ball deep and effectively instead of just playing good defense. You know what I mean? Because from Rafa and Novak, they're able to do things with the ball when they're off balance so well. Roger was able to hit defensive balls and place them, but Rafa and Novak literally took defensive balls and made them offensive shots instead of just making it a neutral ball. Also, Azarenka just broke back to make it 2-4. Welcome back to a new Chris Paul State Farm commercial with Alfonso, what's his name, from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. He broke a mirror. Isn't that bad luck? USA should be ashamed that no American men are close to winning a Grand Slam. Yep. All right, here's a question. I'm going to type in some names in the chat, and you're going to tell me which American has the best shot of winning a major. Yeah, I'll throw them in there. Are there any others? I don't think there are. These are the 5 that I think that really have the best shot in terms of the Americans in the top 100. Who do you think out of these 5 are the closest to ever win a Grand Slam? I know Isner's on the older side. but still. Also, Azarenka is down 15-30 on her serve again. Elisa, what do you think out of those 5? Subaru Outback. All-wheel drive, systematic standard. 0% APR financing for up to 63 months. Okay, back to tennis. Azarenka serving well. Muhova playing some great defense. Pretty boy Taylor, dear God. All right, 30 all. And Azarenka holds. So she gets the break back. Now down 1 break instead of 2. Muhova serving at 4-3 because that's faster than my actual phone. Oh, I forgot about JJ Wolf. You're right, Kat. Interesting. JJ Wolf, I thought, had a great tournament. First Grand Slam main draw appearance after, I think, qualifying, or was he a wild card? I forget. But the fact that JJ Wolf had some good wins was fantastic. Great to see, too. And I'm just going to shut off my phone and check the first serve stats for this Tiafoe match. Let's see. Muhova started her first 3 majors 3-3. Ever since, she's 10-3. No, I don't want these stats. Where are these stats? Azarenka looks like she's meditating too. Not bad. Trying to get into that zone. Azarenka also 8-2 in 2020, winning the Western and Southern Open with a walkover actually against Osaka. Oh, sit up. Because now we're watching the Azarenka Muhova match. So bear with us. We'll get back to the Tiafoe Medvedev. His legs. Tiafoe athletics. Actually, honestly, I could, if Opelka doesn't get hurt, Opelka could actually have a good shot. And if Tommy Paul just fixes 1 or 2 things, solid. Definitely can make a run. All right, stats. Here we go. Why does Tiafoe's name have a monkey next to it? Why are we doing that in this chat? Come on. Tiafoe's winning 64% on his first serve and 25% on his second. That's terrible. That's terrible. Muhova up 30 love. Tiafoe did break 1 of 1 times on his break points, but Medvedev 8 chances, 5 breaks. 25 unforced errors from Tiafoe, 12 from Medvedev. Good rally here from Muhova and Azarenka. I like Muhova's ability to switch up her shots because she's... What a shot from Azarenka. Goes up the line. Fantastic. Muhova's not afraid to slice and come to net, which is great variety in her game, which I love. Azarenka with a slapping forehand up the line. Fantastic winner. $30-15. All right. Are we going to show the Tiafoe match? I think after this game, we'll probably go back to the Tiafoe match. Or did they just give up on it? He's a crybaby. What do you mean, Elisa? When was he a crybaby? He won Del Rey this year. Move over 40-15 now. Damn. It's also 15 all in the between Tiafoe and Medvedev. 30-15. Medvedev serving to start off the third set. Good start. 31 minutes too for the this women's match. Only one double fault for Tiafoe and Medvedev too total. I do like the distance covered too. Medvedev holds to go up 1-love. Azarenka tried going down the line. 5-3 Muhova. Oh, are we going to stay here? Okay. We have to. I'm going to watch it on my phone then, because this is what you guys signed up for. All right. Why is he a crybaby, Elisa? You haven't explained it to me. Let's see. Come on. Show me the stream. Also, again, guys, if you are new to the channel, I really appreciate you hitting that like button as well as making sure you subscribe to Tweener Tennis. Really, you guys sticking around just to talk to me about tennis. It really is a lot of fun to watch tennis with you guys. So if you want to learn more about what we do and what's going on in the tennis world, feel free. Join the family. Join the Tweener Tennis family. Hit that like button, as well as hitting the subscribe button. It really does help. Thanks, guys. Dude, you've been there since then? Dear God. You've been around a while, Michael. No offense. It's a lot of U.S. Opens. It's a lot of U.S. Opens. Azarenka now up 30-love on her serve. Great up the line backhand. All right. Okay. What? I'm watching it on my phone. That's why. Good rally to first start the third set. Up 1. Oh, great get by Tiafoe. Up the line by Medvedev. Slice return. Dear God, Tiafoe's body language says it all. The fact that he's getting that ball inside out forehand to go up the line, Medvedev, is a joke. I didn't know that. ESPN? In terms of which channel's streaming? Or you can just sit here and chat with us about tennis. That'd be good. You can hit the subscribe button as well. Got Tiafoe on my phone, Muhova and Azarenka over here. So it's love 15 Tiafoe serve. Oh my God, again. Ooh, good question, James. That's a very good question. I can't say a lot about Alcaraz. I do like Sinner's game a lot. And I think we have a lot to learn from them, and they're still very young. From what I've seen from Sinner, it's very promising. Alcaraz, same thing. Got to see him play at Indian Wells a little bit, practicing. His win against Musetti, another young Italian player to look out for, definitely very promising. Also, Muhova is about to take the... Nope, Azarenka won that point. Should add in. Tiafoe now down love 30. This is nutty. I think Tiafoe just hit a 73-mile-an-hour second serve. Oh, my God. First tennis match was Graf Navratilova. How do you... That's crazy. That's your first match that you saw. Medvedev trying to tee off on that second serve. It's 78 miles an hour, but it sails it wide. 15-30. Back to deuce for Muhova and Azarenka. I gotta sit up. I'm sick. Way too poorly. Oh. Azarenka with multiple chances to hold as well. Tiafoe trying to hold on to his serve. Good return by Medvedev. Medvedev trying to go up the line multiple times, but still missing that against the net or wide. 30-all. Yeah, the ATP Cup needs to figure some stuff out. Remember, it was still the first time they ever did that, so they still have a lot to learn from them. I think Opelka. Schwartzman's really funny. I love Schwartzman. Schwartzman's also a dangerous threat no matter what. Didn't have a good Western Southern Open or U.S. Open. I think bounced in the first round twice. So you never really know. Good serve by Azarenka. And is Tiafoe up? There's no way that was in. Really? Oh my God. Medvedev, how did you hit that? Another break point from Medvedev, 30-40. Second serve, 68 miles an hour. That's a crazy. He's probably doing a lot more interviews too with his popularity. Guy has over 500,000 followers on Instagram. And Medvedev breaks. Medvedev breaks Tiafoe serve again. Get a tweet out. Just tweeting out his serve. And it's another game point for Azarenka. Go back to Francis's match. Put that here. Medvedev serving at 2-love. Currently an hour and 24 into watching this match. Good point right here to start it off. Tiafoe hits another backhand into the net. Tiafoe just cannot find that form. He shrugs. Yep, that summed it up right there. Tiafoe just looking at his camp and just raising his shoulders. Really just trying to figure it out. All right. Azarenka holds as well. So instead of going over to the Tiafoe and Medvedev match, we're going to now watch a commercial for Mercedes that we've seen 6,000 times. Love commercials. Tiafoe came into the net, missed it. Tiafoe now hits the ball into the stands. That's probably a ball abuse. Probably right. Was she paying attention? Code violation, ball abuse, Tiafoe. Yep, Tiafoe. 40-love, Medvedev. About to go up 4-love. It's interesting commercial for LG. I haven't used an LG in forever. 40-15, serving for 3-love. And more. Download our app now. 3-love. Oh my God. All right, look, maybe he's not, but this is the first time he reached the round of 16 for the U.S. Open, which is a big stepping stone for him. He does like playing on a bigger stage, but Fritz choked that match, though, against Shapo. Come on. Maybe the matchup, but yeah, Fritz would have choked that. Look, it's a good stepping stone. That's the way you have to look at it from a positive standpoint, is that he had a good stepping stone to get to the round of 16. Had some great 5-set match wins. Beating Millman, too, was huge for him. I just want to see how well he can do on, like, he has to start winning ATP 250s. He has to start winning ATP 250s and 500s. Doesn't have to be Grand Slams immediately. Muhova now down, love 30. On her serve, she's serving for the set. Mr. First serve. Oh my God, are we going to 5-all? How would you describe this the Tiafoe and Medvedev match in one word? Love 40. Triple break point for Azarenka. While Muhova's serving for the set, too. Damn. Fritz and Tsitsipas both choked with Novak out, and they lost huge opportunities. Unfortunate. Look, that Tsitsipas and Coric match was unreal. I can't believe I fell asleep for the fourth set. It was like 5-all in the fourth. Because I literally typed out the article where it said Tsitsipas won. I typed it out. And I was ready to post the recap. The fact that, because it was 5-2 when I last looked. Then Coric came back. And I was like, okay. I woke up the next morning to all these tweets and notifications. There's no way the backhand was in, was it? Oh my God, Medvedev. What an animal. Medvedev has 21 winners and 15 unforced errors. Tiafoe has 7 winners, 28 unforced errors. Beat down. Dear God. Yeah, I mean, Vika is still fighting for that break right now. It's 15-40. Muhova serving. It is unfortunate, yeah. That is a beatdown. Well, I think this is a good. I mean, he's 0-3 against Medvedev right now. He's going to go 0-9 against top 5 opponents. $30-40 Muhova Azarenka too. Let's see. Good point right here. And love 40. Turn up that brightness right there. Tsitsipas had 6 match points, and from what I saw, he started spraying the ball on his match points. Do you think who had a worse loss? Sandgren at the Australian Open against Roger, or Tsitsipas against Coric? God, Muhova's making Vika run. From love 40 to deuce, Muhova saves 3 break points straight. You think Tsitsipas was bigger? I think it's also different that he played Roger and Tsitsipas played Coric. I think Coric and Tsitsipas are closer in skill gap versus Sandgren and Roger. Okay, Medvedev's firing off rockets. Okay. Well, no shit, Michael. Roger is Roger. Okay, another unforced error into the net from Francis Tiafoe too. He's starting to talk to himself now too. Shit. All right, another break point for Azarenka too. I'm watching 2 matches at once. Out from Medvedev, second serve. Up 15 love, 4 love in the third set. Good return by Francis. Slicing. Why? Backhand cross court. Medvedev cross court with his backhand. All good backhands right here. Another slice. Slice. Good. Slice up the line from Francis. Hasn't been working. A down the line forehand from Medvedev is clutch. Another slice into the net. 30 love Medvedev. You think like 2 or 3 is really bad, and then you look at these guys that have 6 and 7, it's shocking. And Muhova again saves a break point and now is serving for the first set against Azarenka today. Medvedev first serve right at the body of Tiafoe, goes up the line, misses wide, 30-15. Okay. I think Tiafoe's just trying to rely on now Medvedev's, and has been since the second set, trying to rely on those easy misses that Medvedev's has. But if he's going to rely on those, he has to capitalize on the rest of them. Good first serve by Medvedev. Comes into the court, inside out forehand. Just block backhand from Medvedev. Up the line from his forehand. Tiafoe hitting a neutral backhand. Whipping forehand cross court. Medvedev cross court battle right now. Inside out forehand goes up the line. Tiafoe playing some good defense. Another drop shot from Medvedev. Misses into the net. 30-all. Yeah, Elisa, that's a good point. Tsitsipas, yeah. Yeah, Michael and Elisa, I definitely agree with you guys. That's definitely one of the ones that you have to look back and realize. Azarenka saved the set point against Muhova, comes to net. Misses an inside-out forehand, and Azarenka literally knows where she was supposed to put that ball, hitting herself in the head with the racket. At set point number 2 for Muhova. Muhova not going to get any luckier than that right there. Medvedev comes to the net, backhand volley. He's out. Deuce. Also, this is 8. Is Azarenka's coach working at Moritoglu? Good, just in. Good point from Muhova. And Francis misses another backhand into the net. Add in. Serving for 5-love, Medvedev. Serving for 5-love here. We're about 12 minutes from the 2-hour mark here on our live stream. If you are new to our live stream, make sure you hit that like button, as well as making sure you subscribe to Tweener Head Tennis. We do a lot of stuff here. Make sure you do join the Tweener Head Tennis family. I would really appreciate it. Love talking to you guys, and would just love to get to meet you guys even more during these live streams. Probably do more of these throughout the week. Azarenka with another breakpoint chance. Medvedev holds to go up 5-love. Yikes. He knows it's into. Yikes. All right. Francis is literally on his last life in this match. Dear God. 6-4, 6-1, 5-love. This is tough. Okay, but here's another positive. The guy's going to win over 200 grand. That is another positive. You have to think about that. And Muhova misses a backhand into the net, just like Francis Tiafoe, and it's 5-all. He's won 7 points in the set? Oh my God. Tiafoe's won 7 points in the third set. I am tweeting that. It's crazy. Medvedev now up love 30 or 15 all. Love 30. Okay. Tweeting this out and then getting back to you guys. Yeah, it's very mental. You have to admit, it's so mental after a while. That's what tennis is. And I think when Shapo came out earlier this week, oh my God, what a return from Medvedev. It's triple match point, love 40. Nadal won 4 points in the third set against Murray in Japan Tokyo final. That's crazy. I don't believe that. That's crazy. Tiafoe just trying to get this over with. Hit a 104-mile-an-hour serve. First serve, Medvedev wins 6-4, 6-1, 6-0. Tiafoe just wants to get out of there. Time to tweet that. Medvedev absolutely cruises as he beats Tiafoe. What was the score? 6-4, 6-1, 6-0. Yep. 6-4, 6-1, 6-0. Wow. Yep, and I think we will call that a night for the live stream. I really appreciate you guys watching and joining me to watch this match. It wasn't as fun as we expected it to be, but I do appreciate you guys joining me and talking about tennis with me. Elisa Azarenka just fell. Oh my God. Love 40 triple break point for Muhova as she's playing Azarenka on her serve. But thank you guys so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. Again, if you are new, thank you again for joining me. If you're new, hit that subscribe button as well as making sure you hit a like on this video. I love talking to you guys, and I hope to see you guys later this week for some new content that we are posting and new live streams that we'll be doing this week as well. We'll probably do the women's quarterfinal as well. We'll definitely do the Rublev-Medvedev match. Shapa will be boosted. I definitely agree with that statement, Elisa. And we will end on that note. Thank you again for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Hope you guys are staying safe. Wash your hands, stay 6 feet apart, and wear a mask, please. Hope to see you guys soon. Thanks, guys.